Hello everyone, welcome back again. Today, we are diving into the 100 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test, updated with the 2008 version. We'll go through these questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and make your path to U.S. citizenship easier. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement.